Question 11. The implication or conditional statement if S then Y is equivalent to. You have various options. Because of the symbol of negation, let's have the statements S and Y arranged in this form and their negation or opposite. This is the given statement, and this statement is only false when the first statement is true and the second is false. Let's examine if negation Y then negation S. By this, we are considering negation Y as the first statement. You take this statement and negation S as the second statement. So let's examine the where we have first here. That is the second row. So the first statement, negation Y is true, and the second statement, negation S is false. That means the result is false. So if the first statement is false and the second is true, you have true outcome. If it is false false and true true, you have true outcome as well. So A is the correct option. Question 12. The first term of a geometric progression is 3 and the fifth term is 48. Find the common ratio. All we have is about the nth term of a geometric progression given in this form. The first term, denoted by A, is equal to 3. The fifth term, t sub 5, is equal to 48. At the fifth term, n is equal to 5. So you have t sub 5 is equal to first term is 3 times common ratio unknown to the power of n, which is 5 minus 1. So you have 48 equal to 3 arrow to the power of 4. If you divide through by 3, you have 64. You have 16 equal to arrow power 4. For us to get arrow, it is possible to express 16 to have power of 4, and that is 2 power 4 equal to 2 power arrow. By the time you equate the powers, you have arrow equal to 2. Or from this point, you can take the fourth root of both sides, and that will also give arrow equal to 2. A is the correct option. Question 13. Solve 1 over 3 times bracket open 5 minus 3s bracket close less than 2 over 5 times bracket open 3 minus 7s bracket close. Solution. You need to clear the fractions, and to do that, multiply through by the LCM of the denominators 3 and 5, which is 15. If you multiply the first term by 15, you have 5 times bracket open 5 minus 3s bracket close. You multiply the other side by 15. If you divide 15 by 5, you have 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So you have 6. Multiply the terms in the bracket. If you open the brackets with 5 and 6 respectively, you have 25 minus 15s less than 18 minus 42s. Collect like terms. You have minus 15s plus 42s. If you transfer this term, you have 28. Sorry, you have 18 here already. If you transfer plus 25, it becomes minus 25. If you add and subtract you have 27s less than minus 7. Divide through by 27 and you have s less than minus 7 over 27. D is the correct option. Question 14. Make M the subject of the relation K equal to square root of M minus Y over M plus 1. M is under the square root sign. To start, you need to remove the square root sign from the right hand side. To do that, you simply square both sides. So you have k squared equal to the squaring of both sides removes the square root sign from the right hand side, and you have m plus y over m plus 1. To clear the fraction, multiply through by m plus 1 and you have this result. Open the bracket, you have k squared m plus k squared equal to m minus y. So let's collect like terms. You transfer minus y to the other side, it becomes y plus k squared. Already m is here. You transfer this term that contains m, you have minus k squared m. You factor out m from the right hand side, you have this result. To get m, divide through by the coefficient of m, that is 1 minus k squared, and you have m equal to y plus k squared over 1 minus k squared. So B is the correct option. Question 15. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 over 2 and minus 1 over 3. To formulate such equation, you simply use the rule s squared minus sum of roots times s plus product of roots equal to 0. So you have s squared minus, this is the sum of roots times s plus product of roots equal to 0. If you simplify by finding LCM, you have this result. In multiplication, you don't find the LCM. You multiply numerator against numerator and denominator against denominator, and you have minus 1 over 6. So if you subtract the terms in the bracket under sum of roots, you have s squared minus 1 over 6 times s plus bracket open minus 1 over 6 bracket close equal to 0. Here we open the brackets, at the same time multiply through by 6 to clear fractions. So you have 6 times s squared, you have 6s squared. You multiply this term by 6, you are left with 1 times s, that is s. Plus times minus is minus. You multiply through by 6, you have 1 remaining. So the required equation is 6s squared minus s minus 1 equal to 0. D is the correct option. Question 16. Given that s is directly proportional to y and inversely proportional to z, s equal to 15 and y equal to 10 and z equal to 4. Find the equation connecting s, y and z. Solution: s is directly proportional to y and inversely to z is what you have here. Now in variation or proportion, we always do away with the symbol of variation by introducing equality sign. As you are doing that, you also introduce the constant of variation, K or C. Now, the reason why S is 15, Y equal to 10, and Z equal to 4 is to enable you find K. So you simply come here and you replace S, Y, Z with what they stand for, and you have this. If you clear fraction, you have 15 times 4, that is 60, equal to 10K. Divide through by 10, K is equal to 6. To get the equation that connects S, Y, and Z, you come here again and replace K with 6, and you have it in this form. So A is the correct option. Question 17. Two buses start from the same station at 9 a.m. and travel in opposite directions along the same straight road. The first bus travels a speed of 72 kilometers per hour and the second bus at 48 kilometers per hour. At what time will they be 240 kilometers apart? Now, from speed, distance, and time, speed is equal to distance over time. We are interested in the time here, and the distance, they are apart. So if you decide to make D the subject, you have D is equal to speed times time, st. From the journey, the first bus, the speed travel is 72 kilometers per hour. Therefore, the distance for the first bus is 72 times time, which is t. That is what you have here. The distance for the second bus is 48 times the time involved, that is 48t. If you add the two together, is equal to 240. The distance, they are apart. So if you add the left hand side, you have 120t equal to 240. Divide through by 120, you have t equal to 2 hours. So total time, the starting time and the time they are apart at the speed of 240 kilometers, and that is 11 a.m. C is the correct option. Question 18. A solid cuboid has length 7 cm, width 5 cm, and height 4 cm. Calculate its total surface area. In terms of length, width, and height, total surface area of a cuboid is given in this manner. So you replace L, W, and H with what they stand for. If you multiply, you get this. If you add, you get this. And multiply by 2 again, you have 166 square centimeters. B is the correct option. Question 19. In the diagram, PQ is parallel S arrow. Find the value of S. This is the given diagram. In order to solve, we have this adjusted diagram by closing the side Q arrow. If you close that, you have angle of 90 here and angle of 90. You have 5 angles in this diagram. That means you have a pentagon. If you add the 5 angles together, the sum is equal to 500 and 40 degrees. So you have s plus 494 degrees equal to 540 degrees. Collect like terms. You have s equal to 540 degrees minus 494 degrees, and that is 46 degrees. Now you can do it this way. You can decide to bisect this place. If you bisect this place, here is also parallel. So this angle here is equal to 68. This angle is equal to s. If you add these three angles, the sum is equal to 360 degrees. Angles at a point. With this, you can also get the value of s easily. Question 20. Find the equation of the line parallel to 2y equal to 3 bracket open s minus 2 bracket close and passes through the point 2, 3. That is the coordinate 2, 3. Now, to find that equation, you need to get the gradient from the given line. So you rearrange it to the form of y equal to ms plus c, where m is the gradient. So you come here, you divide through by 2, and you have y equal to 3 over 2 times s minus 2. If you open the bracket, you have y equal to 3 over 2s. Now 3 over 2 times 2, you see 2 taking off 2, and you are left with minus 3. So therefore m is equal to 3 over 2. Now such equation can be formed using the point gradient form. Already gradient is 3 over 2. If you look at this coordinate, the first point is s1 and the second point is y1. So you have it in this form. If you cross multiply, you have this result. You open brackets, you have this result. If you collect like terms or you transfer minus 6 to this side, it becomes plus 6, and minus 6 plus 6 is 0. So you are left with 2y equal to 3s. Divide through by 2, you have s equal to, you have y equal to 3 over 2s as the equation of the line. C is the correct option. Pittacus Simplified Maths. If you are viewing and watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for more updates from time to time. Like and share PSM videos. If you are viewing and watching from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates as well. Also share PSM videos.